Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, congratulations on your victory in Nevada last night, third in a row. I noticed the Drudge Report this morning. I want to show it to everyone. It says you are the nominee right now. Are they right?
Well, I hope so. We certainly have an advantage, George. It was a great night. It was a great day, and we're looking pretty good, I think, by any standard.
You know, you're winning despite the fact that you've taken many positions at odds with the Republican Party, supported Democrats in the past. Even more, you're winning. It's remarkable. You're winning against a united front of elected officials. I want to show this chart from 538. Marco Rubio has the endorsement of senators, governors, members of Congress. You have zero. What does that tell you about the Republican Party today, and will it make it harder for you to unite the party?
Well, I have many endorsements, but I don't really go out and seek endorsements. Now, as of yesterday, people were calling, and a lot of people were calling, and I'll have very many endorsements soon, but it's not something I want to work for, to be honest with you, because it's a waste of time. Endorsements mean very little. We have, as you know, we have some excellent endorsements, and some that I'm very proud of, but it's a lot of work. You know, they want me to go to a certain area, have a big news conference. I would rather be with the people. I'd rather work with the people and get the kind of numbers that we got yesterday, because those numbers are amazing. We won with every single group, men, women, evangelicals. We won with all sorts of education. If you're talking about education at the highest level to a lower level, we won with that. We won with everything, George.
It was a pretty sweeping victory last night. You also heard Ted Cruz in that piece from Tom Yamas right there. Marco Rubio making the same point with Robin coming up, that nobody knows what you would do, how you would actually accomplish your goals as president. They're saying you haven't laid out the details. Can you tell us right now, what are the first three things you would do on day one in a Trump White House?
Well, the first thing I'd do is knock out some of the executive orders signed by our president, especially the one on the border where people are allowed to come in and just pour into our country like Swiss cheese. I'm going to work out immediately to knock out Obamacare. We're going to start taking care of the vets and our military, but we'll start taking care of our vets.
But you haven't said how you're going to replace it.
Our vets have been absolutely treated horribly, and we're going to take care of our vets. That's been a very, very big part of my campaign, the vets.
But they've said you haven't, and they're making the point, you haven't laid out specifically how you're going to achieve these goals, how you're going to build the wall, how you're going to replace Obamacare.
Well, I've been very specific in terms of the wall. I've been very specific in terms of Obamacare. What I'm doing is very specific, whether we use health care savings accounts, and that could happen because a lot of people are liking it a lot. Obamacare is falling out of its own weight. It's going to be dead by 2017. The people are not signing up for it. It's a disaster. The rates are going up. The premiums are going up by 35, 45, 55%. And we're going to make great health care. We're going to have it at a fraction of the cost. And I'm very specific on it, George. I'm a very specific person, believe me.
Finally, Mr. Trump, have you given any thought to who your vice president nominee might be, if indeed you are the nominee, whether it would be an elected official or a more outside-the-box candidate?
Well, I have given thought, and I haven't given a lot of thought because I want to get over the line. We're still not over the line as well as I'm doing. I think we're going to do fantastic in the SEC. I think that's going to be amazing what you're looking at. And you look at some states where already I'm very close in Texas, and, you know, you have a senator from Texas. I'm leading in, and this won't be SEC, this will be the following week, but Florida is looking fantastically. Ohio is looking great. You look at the different numbers in the different states. We just got numbers in on Georgia. We're doing fantastically well. Arkansas. So we're looking very, very strong, I think, George, and we look forward to it. It's going to be an interesting week. We're going to be working many of the states, and it's going to be an interesting week.
We got to go. Can you give me one name?
Of a vice president?
Mm-hmm.
Too early, George. You'll be one of the first to know. Maybe not the first, but you're going to be one of the first to know.
Mr. Trump, thanks for joining us this morning.
Okay. Thank you very much, George.
Thank you, Mr. Trump.